Look, it's like we've already talked about. Joe Biden has been there forever. And there's a thing about power, and this isn't even, frankly, just for Democrats. People want to use it when they get it. People get power and they can do something, and they want to do something. I remember what came out, what Joe Biden supposedly told his brother Frank during the campaign. In the midst of his campaign for president, Joe Biden took his younger brother Frank aside to issue a warning. Quote, "For Christ's sake, watch yourself," Biden said of his brother's potential business dealings, according to a person with knowledge of the conversation. "Don't get sucked into something that would, first of all, hurt you." And look, Frank Biden, his law firm, this is what they promise. The expertise of a high-profile government relations consulting team led by Francis Frank Biden, brother of former Vice President Joe Biden. Look, we all know what the game is here. Joining me now to talk about that is Libby Emmons. She's the senior contributor to The Federalist, senior editor to The Post-Millennial. Libby, how dirty is Joe Biden? Is he standard politics dirty? Is he Bill Clinton levels of dirty? How dirty is it?
I'm not sure that we're ever really going to know, because at every turn, reporters have been prevented from doing the research, really, and having it get out there. We saw the New York Post attempted to do a big investigative story on some materials that they uncovered from a laptop that Hunter Biden left in Delaware. And when that material came out, they were censored and suppressed by Twitter and Facebook. We saw Jack Dorsey even go before Congress and testify that the information had been hacked, even though there was absolutely no reason to believe that it had been hacked. And in fact, research suggested that it had not been hacked at all. The federal government said that it was not hacked material, but that it was legitimate. And I think also you had Joe Biden at the time come out and say that the laptop was a result of Russian disinformation, which also was just something we've heard for 4 years with regard to Trump. And that was proven incorrect with Trump, and it was proven incorrect here with Hunter Biden. It was not Russian disinformation. It was just dirty material on a laptop. And now we're seeing what I think has probably been going on for the entirety of Joe Biden's incredibly mediocre career in federal politics, which is that his family is peddling influence, to just using his name to obtain power. They've done it. It's certainly alleged to have been done anyway with regard to business dealings in China and, of course, in Ukraine, where Hunter Biden was on the chair of a big energy company getting something like $50,000 a month to do it. And at every turn, whenever these people are questioned, we're told that there are these mitigating circumstances, or that it's not real, or we see Joe Biden just brush it off as though it's nothing. There's this pervasive idea that he and his family couldn't possibly be guilty of any wrongdoing, as though it's just, ridiculous right-wing propaganda, and they won't even address the question. And after seeing 4 years of them tearing at Trump and tearing at his family and not finding anything, to now hear that there's no reason to investigate this stuff is just peculiar and intensely hypocritical.
Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.